When you or someone you love needs support, it's good to know that resources are available. The Hubbard House helps people deal with serious challenges, but this weekend they're hosting an event that gives people a chance to have a little fun. Dr. Gail Patton is the CEO of Hubbard House. Welcome back to First Coast Living.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
Oh, we love having you, of course. And one of your big annual events is coming up. We'll talk about that in a second. But first, share what Hubbard House is all about, how it came about, and why.
Well, Hubbard House is a full-service nonprofit agency that provides services to victims of domestic violence and their families. So for those who are in immediate crisis and need safety, we have a shelter. We also have services in our outreach center for people who may not be needing to come into shelter, but want to get some type of counseling to deal with the trauma they've experienced or just know what their options are.
Right.
So we can help in the courts, just about everywhere. And we have a hotline which is available 24/7, and it's there. We've been around for over 46 years.
Amazing.
Started by a group here in Jacksonville.
Yeah, I always love having you on because this is so important and just getting the word out there so people know, hey, there is help. Okay, so but let's talk about the event. This is going to be cool. So it is the Stand Up and Stride Domestic Violence Awareness Walk. Tell us about it.
So April 15th is the Stand Up and Stride Domestic Violence Awareness Walk, and it is one of our signature events to bring awareness to the community about domestic violence. And we talk about this walk being fun, and sometimes people think fun and domestic violence don't go together.
I almost had to watch what I was about to say too. But
right.
Yeah.
But this is a day to celebrate the courage and strength of survivors. That's why it's such a joyous, because we know about the negative dark side of domestic violence, but what we often don't see is the other side. When survivors and their families have come through that horrible trauma and they're standing on their own 2 feet and they're really thriving in the community, and this is an opportunity for us to celebrate that strength and, like I said, that courage. And it's an opportunity to raise money for Hubbard House because we want these services to continue and be available for that person who's not in that place yet. And we want to be able to say thank you to the community for supporting us.
Yeah, and it's also bringing people together as well so they know they're not alone. And it's probably a little bit empowering as well.
It's very empowering. I've talked to survivors who've been to the event, and they have said that they have really felt a new sense of renewal about what they've come through by going and seeing all the people in Jacksonville. I mean, we have over 1,200 people show up, and can you imagine seeing people come together to celebrate your courage, celebrate your strength, and to support the efforts of Hubbard House that got you there?
It's amazing. How has the event evolved over the years?
Well, we've had it at different venues, and this year we're having it at the new, the old landing, the new, the new Riverwalk Plaza. And how it has evolved, you know, it first started out as a walk, but now we have lots of things going on. So it's not only a walk, we have a kids zone where kids can win prizes and have activities. This year we have a pet zone where you can get a portrait of your pet done, you can have their enrichment activities for the dogs there, and then we have other different zones for people of all different kinds. There'll be food trucks there that you can buy some food if you want. I mean, there's just so many different things going, and it's on the river this year, which, you know, in Jacksonville we love our river. We love our beautiful weather, and so it's going to be a great scenic walk for everybody.
Definitely. You mentioned the kids zone, you mentioned a pet situation area. Are they able to walk as well through this, or is this for adults only? Like the actual walk itself? Okay.
Actually walk, children, kids, pets, you name it, can come and walk and be in the whole area where the events are going on. We have a lot of pre-warm-up events helping us get our bones and our muscles ready to go for the walk.
Nice.
So just a lot of different things. And music, of course, you can't have fun without music, so we're going to have music there as well.
Yeah, bring up the energy, right?
Exactly.
The good vibes. Talk about the importance. I know you did a little bit, but maybe from past events, you know, how has this helped?
Well, one thing, it goes without saying that almost after every walk, we will have a survivor who's never reached out to us come up and say, hey, I want to talk to you more about your services. Or a family or friend member will be, wow, I didn't realize, and they'll want to talk and get their loved one linked in. But also, it creates the awareness for the community to get involved. We have people who want to volunteer after that. And then, importantly as well, we raise money so that we can continue to do these services. So it's one event that the outcome of it helps so many in so many different ways.
Wonderful. Well, how can people get involved?
They can go to hubbardhousewalk.com or hubbardhouse.org and click on links to show up, how you register. It's a free event, so you can just show up on the day if you want to. Now, we prefer people to register, but don't let that stop you from coming.
Okay.
And we encourage people to get teams together and for teams to raise money during the walk. There's a lot of friendly competition going on with teams raising money, and so it's just it's just an overall fun day.
Yeah, and giving back.
Exactly.
And supporting. Thank you so much for joining us again today. It was good to see you.
Thank you. Good seeing you
And good luck with
again.
everything. I know it'll go great.
Thank
And
you.
if you'd like to see this interview again, you can head to our website, firstcoastliving.net.